Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal outshone Newcastle in a 3-2 friendly win in Singapore, highlighting the club's contrasting fortunes. Mikel Arteta's side, bolstered by £63 million signing Viktor Gyökeres and eyeing Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze, showcased their ambition, with Arteta praising the squad's growing depth. Meanwhile, Newcastle's Eddie Howe admitted the potential loss of star striker Alexander Isak and struggles in the transfer market, with their pursuit of Brentford's Yoane Wissa faltering, leaving them reliant on untested youngsters. Once riding high after knocking Arsenal out of the League Cup and securing Champions League football, Newcastle now face uncertainty. Howe, frustrated, insisted they must focus on their own path despite Arsenal's spending spree. As Arteta dreams of trophies, Newcastle's season risks being defined by transfer woes before it even kicks off. Mikel Arteta offers update on Viktor Gyökeres. The transfer of Viktor Gyökeres to Arsenal FC from Sporting CP for a fee of €73.5 million, £62 million, marks one of the most significant moves of the 2025 summer transfer window. This deal underscores Arsenal's ambition to reclaim their status as genuine contenders for the Premier League and European honours. As a football analyst, I'll dissect this transfer from tactical, financial, and strategic angles, exploring its implications for Arsenal and the broader football landscape. Player profile and tactical fit. Gyökeres, a 27-year-old Swedish striker, epitomizes the modern centre-forward, physically robust, pacey, clinical in front of goal, and adept at contributing to build-up play. His staggering record of 97 goals in 102 appearances for Sporting Camp, including 54 goals in 52 matches during the 2024-2025 season, highlights his consistency and lethality. Beyond his goal-scoring prowess, Gyökeres offers 13 assists in his final Portuguese campaign, showcasing his ability to create chances. In Mikel Arteta's system, which thrives on high pressing and rapid transitions, Gyökeres is a tailor-made addition. Arsenal's struggles last season to break down low-block defences, largely due to a lack of a clinical number 9, should be alleviated by his arrival. Tactical versatility. Gyökeres' versatility enhances his appeal. He can operate as a lone striker in Arteta's preferred 4-3-3 or as part of a front two in a 4-2-3-1, offering tactical flexibility. His ability to exploit space behind defenders will synergize with the creativity of players like Martin Degaard and Bukayo Saka, who often lacked a reliable target in the box. Furthermore, his work rate off the ball aligns with Arteta's demand for forwards to contribute defensively, ensuring he fits seamlessly into Arsenal's high-intensity style. This signing addresses a critical weakness in Arsenal's attack, which lagged behind rivals like Liverpool and Manchester City in goals scored last term. Financial perspective. The €73.5 million fee, €63.5 million base plus €10 million in bonuses, is substantial but represents shrewd business in today's inflated market. Sporting CP's initial insistence on a €100 million release clause was softened through negotiations, aided by Gyökeres' own actions reportedly skipping pre-season training to force the move. Compared to transfers like Victor Osimhen's €130 million move to PSG, Arsenal have secured a proven goalscorer at a relatively modest price. The 5-year contract, tying Gyökeres to Arsenal until 2030, ensures his prime years are spent at the Emirates, offering long-term value if he replicates his Portuguese form. Outmaneuvering rivals. Arsenal's success in fending off competition from Manchester United, Chelsea, and Juventus is a testament to their growing allure. Manchester United, managed by Gyökeres' former Sporting boss Ruben Amorim, appeared a natural fit, yet Arsenal's project under Arteta proved more enticing. This victory in the transfer market signals Arsenal's evolution from a club that settles for second-tier targets to one that attracts Europe's elite. Gyökeres' decision to join Arsenal reflects the appeal of Arteta's vision, a youthful, ambitious squad poised to challenge for major silverware. Risks and challenges. Despite the optimism, risks remain. The Premier League's physicality and intensity surpass that of the prime IRA Liga, and Gyökeres must adapt quickly to its demands. While his attributes suggest he can thrive, the pressure of playing for a club like Arsenal under constant scrutiny could prove challenging. Integrating into Arteta's cohesive unit will require time, as the Spaniard system demands more than just goals from its forwards. Additionally, donning the iconic number 14 shirt, previously worn by Thierry Henry, brings immense expectations that could weigh heavily on the Swede. The Henry legacy and fan expectations. The decision to hand Gyökeres the number 14 shirt is a bold statement. Henry, Arsenal's all-time leading scorer, is a towering figure in the club's history, and comparisons will be inevitable. While Gyökeres' playing style differs more of a powerful, all-action striker than Henry's elegant finesse, his goal-scoring instinct could see him carve his own legacy. However, the psychological burden of such a number, coupled with Arsenal fans' hunger for a return to glory, will test his mental resilience. Strategic implications for Arsenal. This transfer signals a shift in Arsenal's recruitment strategy. Once reliant on nurturing young talents like Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, the Gunners are now blending youth with proven performers in their prime. Gyökeres' arrival strengthens Arsenal's spine, providing a focal point to challenge the likes of Manchester City's Erling Haaland. If Arteta can harness his potential, Arsenal could close the gap to the Premier League title, last won in 2004. Moreover, this deal enhances Arsenal's reputation in the transfer market, proving they can secure top talents without overpaying. Conclusion: a statement signing. Viktor Gyökeres' transfer to Arsenal is a bold declaration of intent. Tactically, he fills a glaring gap in Arsenal's attack. Financially, it's a calculated investment, and strategically, it elevates the club's standing. While challenges like adaptation and fan expectations loom, the foundations are in place for Gyökeres to become a cornerstone of Arsenal's resurgence. If he delivers, the Emirates faithful may soon be chanting the name of a new hero in the number 14 shirt, heralding a new era of success for the Gunners. Arsenal must finalise 5 transfers worth £75 million following Eberechi Eze's £68 million move. The Gunners have been rather busy this summer, yet there's still a fair bit of work to be done before the transfer window slams shut. Arsenal's transfer business has been nothing short of frenetic in recent weeks, with Mikel Arteta wasting no time in shaping his squad for the upcoming campaign. Kepa Arrizabalaga, Noni Madueke, Martin Zubimendi, Christian Mosquera, and most recently Viktor Gyökeres have all put pen to paper for the Emirates-based outfit, bolstering the team's prospects. Despite this flurry of activity, Arsenal aren't quite ready to rest on their laurels. Eberechi Eze, the Crystal Palace talisman, has emerged as the latest name linked with a move to North London. The attacking midfielder hinted at a potential departure from Selhurst Park after Palace's stirring FA Cup triumph over Manchester City last season, and Arsenal are reportedly leading the chase for his signature. A £68 million deal for Eze would be a statement of intent, but even if it comes to fruition, the Gunners' transfer business is far from complete. With the transfer deadline looming on the 1st of September, Arsenal still have several players who could be on their way out. Express Sport has identified 5 individuals who might depart the Emirates before the window closes, as Arteta looks to streamline his squad. These potential exits could generate up to £75 million, providing further funds to fine-tune the team. Reiss Nelson, a product of Arsenal's famed academy, has been with the club since he was 8 years old. However, a permanent move now seems on the cards. Fulham, where Nelson spent last season on loan, are said to be in advanced talks with the winger. Should the deal go through, he would follow in the footsteps of fellow Hale End graduate Emile Smith-Rowe, who swapped Arsenal for Fulham last summer. Albert Sambi Lokonga's time at Arsenal has not panned out as hoped. Arriving with much fanfare, the Belgian midfielder has spent the past 2 seasons on loan. With just 1 year left on his contract, this summer represents Arsenal's final chance to secure a fee for the 25-year-old, as he could leave on a free transfer next year if no deal is struck. Fabio Vieira is another player who arrived at Arsenal with high expectations but has struggled to cement a place in the starting 11. After 2 seasons largely spent warming the bench, the Portuguese midfielder was loaned back to Porto last term. A permanent move away from the Emirates looks increasingly likely as his career at Arsenal stalls. Oleksandr Zinchenko, who joined Arsenal in the same summer as Vieira, initially impressed as a free-flowing left-back in Arteta's system. However, as the Gunners have adopted a more pragmatic approach, his playing time has dwindled. With Miles Lewis-Skelly and Ricardo Calafiori now preferred at left-back, Zinchenko may seek regular first-team football elsewhere. Perhaps the most surprising potential departure is that of Leandro Trossard. The Belgian forward has proven his worth since arriving from Brighton in 2023, but with Noni Madueke now on board and Ease potentially joining, Trossard's place in the squad could be under threat. Could this spell the end of his Arsenal journey? As the transfer window nears its climax, Arsenal's task is clear: secure Ease's signature while managing these potential exits to maintain squad harmony and financial balance. Arteta's ambition to build a title-challenging side is evident, but the next few weeks will be crucial in determining whether the Gunners can pull off their remaining transfer objectives. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!